Okay, and here we are up at the start for the last race of the morning before we break for lunch, and it's the Temple Challenge Cup. It's Nereus from the Netherlands versus Edinburgh University. Edinburgh University in the light blue at the top of your screen, and Nereus here in the white with the burgundy blades and a white stripe. And both of these crews had fairly textbook rows yesterday, but Nereus seemed to have zipped out. And I mean, Mark, if you're coming over here in COVID times, I'll call it, they must know they've got something good going on.
Yeah, especially, you're going to travel, there's that element of worry, if you get maybe a positive test on the way over, that sort of thing. And yeah, obviously if you're going to come this way to the regatta, you want to make sure or know you've got that speed to progress, to maximise the travel, the investment of coming over to Henley.
And such good pedigree, one of the very best university clubs we'll see from the Netherlands here. Producers, I mean, I can't even tell you, reams and reams of Olympic medalists and reams of Henley winners, looking very tidy there over a strong-looking Edinburgh crew. I watched them race yesterday. They look very powerful. There's some big guys in that boat, and they certainly have not let them go here, Mark. There's only a tiny bit of clear water, and that's not very comfortable in the air, as I discussed earlier.
Yeah, and I suppose if you're the stroke person nearest boat, you want more, where probably if you're at the other end in the bow seat, you probably, oh, we've got loads of distance down. So it's those mind games internally in your own boat where the cox plays such an important part of just keeping everybody switched on.
Yeah, people sometimes ask me, I've rowed a lot in 8s, and what does the cox do? They just see an absolutely no way. They're so fundamental in what you do. They bring that crew together. You can't talk really between the crews. That cox is telling them exactly what to do, what they want technically, what they want physically, and how they're doing in the race. They literally hold the strings. Nice blade work there from Nereus. Looking back, and they're still there. Edinburgh putting up a great show. You can just see the bowman Hugo Oglena.
I suppose it's really important for this Edinburgh, Lizzie Dickinson in the coxswain seat, trying to motivate her crew, to keep them in this race, to try and keep them on that nearest kind of stern, tracking them down.
And they really have, Mark. They're putting on a good show here. Ben Dickens there in the stroke seat. Can he whip up his crew and get as close as possible? Because there is that thing at Henley, even if you get beaten, you want to keep that margin to as tight as possible, because you go off and you see your friends this afternoon and say, oh, we lost by a bow ball. That gives you a lot more credit than saying we lost easily to the other crew. So they're doing a really good job here of keeping in touch, but the Nereus crew look like a class act in this Temple Challenge Cup race.
And they took that early advantage, didn't they, which is so important in 8s. Getting that in front, you can see your opposition, you can dictate the races they've done from start to finish, and obviously the Edinburgh crew is coming back, but you just sense the class of this Nereus crew in maintaining the margin they have right now.
And they've got some Dutch supporters there. You can hear the whoops in the crowd. Seeing this crew from the Amsterdam crew coming down here, rowing the Amstel, making their trip worth it. Very classy crossing this finish line, but well done to Edinburgh, staying in touch. A.S.R. Nereus, Amsterdam, the Netherlands. A win in the Temple Challenge Cup over Edinburgh University.
Yeah, an incredible race, morning's racing. Great one to finish off there with Nereus.